buddy. Back from my trip, from my other show. They didn't pay me enough. In fact, they didn't pay me at all. But I did get to go on a cool journey over here. But now I've come all the way back to you. And now we're together. Forever. Welcome to On the Border. Welcome back to On the Border. My colleague here is mine now eternally. So we're gonna be doing this forever and ever.
How was Ireland?
It was pretty good, man. You can see it on my new show, Travel Times, which only lasted one episode.
It was actually pretty good. I did see it. I highly recommend it. Anyway, so as usual, we'll start with the wall. Mexico is now warning companies like Cemex, who was saying they'd help build the wall. Mexico is warning them, the government is warning them not to help build the wall. Because... Can we restart this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it. The Mexican government is now warning companies like Cemex, who are helping or offering to help build the wall, that they shouldn't build the wall or help build the wall because, while it may mean a lot of money for them, it would not be good for their popularity in Mexico. Looking at you, Cemex.
Oh, gee. Alright then. Okay. Next news story. A Mexican journalist was shot today in Chihuahua. Miroslavia Breach worked for a national newspaper named La Jordana and was shot outside her garage 8 times and died while en route to the hospital. She was with one of her kids at the time of the shooting, who was in fact unharmed, thank God. She was well known amongst the staff of the paper and is the 3rd journalist to have been shot and killed this month in Mexico.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that have been shot and killed in Mexico and happen to have been journalists. This may or may not be a coincidence, or, you know, it could be a coincidence, and all the drug cartels are real mad at people for busting them. Alright. Now, today's episode of On the Border is brought to you by a show that doesn't exist anymore. It's called Travel Times, and it lasted 1 episode, and the episode's theme is Ireland. It's a really good watch, and here's a clip from it now. Woo. So here we are in Ireland.
Yo, watch out, this car.
Actually, there's a car. Now, people used to gather here on this stone where this young monk is sitting. It really helped that they didn't eat any grains, because now you just put all the grains into a table.
This can possesses a dark energy.
Now this monk sits here every day and night,
Pondering my past wills.
pondering the past. Just punch it. Welcome back from the break. Our main story tonight is about the Sinaloa jailbreak. Last Friday, 5 senior members of the Sinaloa cartel escaped Aguarudo prison. After further investigation, 10 guards have been suspended after it was discovered that they might have assisted in the escape of the prisoners. Not only that, but the security chief is now missing as well, this meaning he might have also aided in the escape of the prisoners. After closer inspection, it was discovered that prior to the escape, the prisoners enjoyed special privileges such as larger cells, reduced security, and special hours for visitors and fresh air. Other privileges include using mobile phones, hiring sex workers, and the furnishment of cells as small living rooms. Like, they had TVs and stuff everywhere, and it was like, there was a couch, and it was very nicely furnished. It's more nicely furnished than over here.
I saw the picture. It was a red couch. It was very nice.
It was voluptuous, just like the sex workers
Kind
they
of the
probably
thing
hired.
you would get from IKEA.
Other things to note is that only 70 of the 300 guards in the jail have passed trust and evaluation tests, and the prison wasn't even functioning properly in the first place, as there hasn't even been a permanent warden in over a month. This isn't the only prison that has seen some breakage problems, as 29 inmates fled at Tulumina's This isn't the only prison that has seen some breakage problems, as 29 inmates fled at Tamaulipas prison through a 40-meter long tunnel. So, the state of Mexican prisons is, to say the least, alarming. But this is due to the rampant corruption within the prison system, and also, as recent reports say, over the overpopulation of prisons. The best we can hope for is a swift fix of these terrible problems by probably building new prisons and, well, incarcerating less people if they act better. But, you know, it might not happen. Speaking of dead bodies rotting in cells...
253 skulls have been found in what appears to be a mass grave. Not too far from that, another mass grave was found with 47 more skulls. Probably the cartel. And you see, mass graves have been found in the country before over the years, some with hundreds of bodies. And yeah, very likely to be linked to the cartel. And this is very unfortunate, as Mexico, to a lot of people, is starting to look like just one big mass grave, which is just sad.
Well, I mean, then we're just reverting back to Aztec times. That was a bad time. People were mass graved everywhere because everybody was getting their hearts ripped out by those big old Mayan.
History is doomed to repeat itself, except this time it's not religious sacrifice.
I really love my boy Montezuma before he went insane and started ripping people's hearts out.
And the reason that these mass graves are able to exist is simply because the cartels are just very powerful. There's a lot of corruption, and it's not possible for the authorities to act effectively against them. In the past 10 years, there have been over 30,000 reported disappearances. Many of which, beyond, that's 30,000 reported disappearances. There's many unreported disappearances as well.
That's where my grandma went. Darn.
So, yeah, that's bad news. But some good news about Mexico. I don't have any. That's fine.
We're back.
Yep.
And that's about the only good news Mexico's received in the past couple weeks. And the new education system they might be pulling through. But that might still not happen. It's a big old mess. Anyway, remember to watch Travel Time. Every episode of it. One episode.
8/7 Central. East.
Only on Darsney channel. Thank you and good night.